It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins in Stevens Point. And good afternoon from Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointer Women's Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. As this afternoon, it is senior day for the Pointers. Got the band here, big day here. 6 seniors for the Pointers taking the ice for the last time during the regular season, as the Pointers will take on the Northland College Lumberjills. I'm Tom Weaver, glad to be with you here this afternoon as the Pointers trying to maintain a stranglehold on third place in the WIAC. Pointers come in at 9-12 in overall, 3-5 in the WIAC. Northland comes in 1-18-1 and 0-9 or 0-7, excuse me, in the WIAC. If you take a look at the standings currently in the WIAC, and we're going to get things figured out over the next couple of weeks here, determining how seeding will go, because we've got some questions out to the league, and we'll try to get an understanding. But right now you've got Superior with way less games than everybody else here, and we will see what they do and how they are able to get things seeded. Right now, it's Eau Claire at 6-0 with 18 points. River Falls 5-1 with 15 points. Stevens Point at 3-5 with 9 points. Superior just 1-2, only 3 conference games so far. They've only played 14 games overall with 3 points, and Northland with no points. And again, it is the top 3 teams, I should say, get a bye here in the first round. 5 plays 4 in a single game format, and then they go into the semifinals, 2-game plus a mini-series, followed by the championship the following weekend. So that is how things will shake out here, and we shall see. The Pointers last night, a 3-0 win. A pair of goals from Haley Sellers, Courtney Leising with a goal as well. Olivia Schultz, 17 saves for her 3rd shutout of the season. For the Pointers, who peppered 53 shots on goal on Tegan Johnson. It's the 4th consecutive shutout for the Lumberjills, and they're going on a lengthy scoring drought here of somewhere over 250 minutes. So they'll look to try to finish strong and pick up their first win of the season here against Stevens Point. So we help how things they go. It is 6 seniors here today being introduced as part of our pregame here. And let's see, Mary Kramer is the first, the senior out of Sussex, Wisconsin. 86 career games as a Pointer. She's played every game possible. 16 goals, 20 assists, 36 points. She led the team in scoring as a sophomore and serves as an assistant captain. Anna Cheney out of New Brighton, Minnesota, the defenseman, 83 career games, and is a captain for the Pointers. 3, 8, and 11 for her scoring-wise for the Pointers in her tenure here. Haley Sellers out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Again, 84 career games, 6 goals, 7 assists, and 13 total points for Haley Sellers. Danny Heitzman out of Janesville, 84 career games, 18 goals, 12 assists, and 30 overall points. And it's Nicole Newberger out of Minnetrista, Minnesota. She's played every game here, 86 career games coming into today. She was all WIAC first team in 2021, 27 goals, 11 assists, and 38 total points for Nicole Newberger. And Olivia Schultz, the senior goaltender out of Maplewood, Minnesota, 62 career games for her. She was all WIAC first team in 2021, honorable mention status in 2020. A career record of 19-32-6, a goals against average of 2.72, 91.9 in the save percentage with 4 career shutouts, and this year serves as an assistant captain for Olivia Schultz. So Mary Kramer, Anna Cheney, Haley Sellers, Danny Heitzman, Nicole Newberger, and Olivia Schultz here this afternoon skating for the final regular season home game, perhaps the final game here at Ice Hawks Arena. Pointers will be at UW Superior next weekend. That is looming to be a huge series here. And they will finish with a non-conference game at Concordia, Wisconsin. So we will see how things go and what they shake out there. So for the Northland College Lumberjills, head coach Jason Carter in his second season, trying to get this program turned around here since joining the WIAC, looking for their first conference win of the season. They come in a 10-game losing streak and a 21-game WIAC losing streak. But tell you what, looking at them on paper, they've improved their numbers defensively as well as shots on opponent shot, I should say, shots and decrease the opponent shots. So defensively, things coming around. I think they're kind of like the Pointers, just struggling. The Pointers trying to find some offense here as well. All right, seniors being introduced here. Olivia Schultz coming out the final here. And you'll hear coming up in our first intermission from head coach Ann Ninneman that this group is a pretty special group here. And she said they've been a kind of a ball of emotion here all weekend and coming in. And very nice. So Olivia Schultz, the final senior here coming out. And, really, really great bunch of teammates here sticking together. So we will see how they carry on after this. And, you know, they're going to want to get a win here today, a couple of wins next week, and get some momentum. And we'll you know, head into the playoffs here. Obviously, River Falls, Eau Claire are the 1-2 here, and they're going to have a big series to wrap up the season, but never know. Pointers a really nice series with Eau Claire last weekend, losing on Friday night 3-1. Olivia Schultz, 33 saves in that game. Haley Sellers with a goal, and then Olivia Schultz turned around, made 35 saves on Saturday in a 1-0 loss. So, boy, I tell you, coming around the corner defensively here for Stevens Point, and they can get some offensive production, and they've got their special teams going here a little bit. A couple of power play goals in each of the last couple of games, and they will get things going. So Pointers have been introduced here, and they are bringing folks out. We will wait for the Lumberjills to get out here and get set for the WIAC regular season finale for the Pointers. So Stevens Point and Northland this afternoon. Superior will play at River Falls. That is a 5 o'clock game. Do have some makeup games coming on Tuesday as well. River Falls at St. Benedict. It is a Superior at Eau Claire on Wednesday. And then on Friday, Eau Claire at Northland, Stevens Point at Superior. Pointers will close out a 2 o'clock game on Saturday at Superior with Eau Claire at Northland. So River Falls will have the weekend off. And then Pointers will have their weekend off after that with River Falls and Superior and Eau Claire playing Superior and Northland in the final weekend of the regular season as well. Let's get to our starting lineups here this afternoon. First of all, for the Lumberjills of Northland College, Tegan Johnson gets the start in net, 5'10", and a junior out of Shoreview, Minnesota. This is game number 10 for her on the year, 1-7-1 overall, a goals against average of 4, and a save percentage of .905. The defense are 5'6" sophomore Maddie Bladel out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota, and 5'3" sophomore Kiera Richards out of Lockport, New York. Up front, the center, Carradine Kiviejo, 5'7" and a senior out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. The right wing is Elle Black, 5'3" and a sophomore out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. And the left wing is Taylor Richmond, 5'8" and a sophomore out of Lindsay, Ontario, Canada. Head coach Jason Carter in his second season, 126-1. Prior to taking the job here at Northland, he was an assistant at St. Mary's and is an alum of St. Thomas University in the Twin Cities. For the Pointers, their starting lineup here tonight, they're going to go all seniors. Olivia Schultz gets the start in net, 5'8" and a senior out of Maplewood, Minnesota. Game number 20 for her on the year, 7-12-0, a goals against average of 2.50, save percentage of .904 with 1 shutout. On defense, Anna Cheney, 5'5" and a senior from New Brighton, Minnesota. Haley Sellers, 5'5" and a senior out of Kenosha. Also Danny Heitzman, 5'6" and a senior out of Janesville. Nicole Newberger, 5'3" and a senior out of Minnetrista, Minnesota. And the left wing will be Sarah Adalin, I should say, the only non-senior in the starting lineup here this afternoon, 5'7" and a sophomore out of Wayzata, Minnesota. So, Pointers coached by Ann Ninneman, assisted by Craig Dakins. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the opening faceoff. Stevens Point and Northland coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Your family's safety is important, and with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford, and online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service, get your car done right.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square face, wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1 inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, coach.
Nice.
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Ice Sox Arena, we are ready to go. Pointers coached by Ann Ninneman. In her 16th season, 218 wins, 154 losses, 46 ties. Craig Dakin, her assistant. All-time series amongst these two teams. Stevens Point leading 7-0-2. And the Pointers have won now 5 straight in the series. And looking to get things going here. The brothers Schrader will be our referees here tonight. Ryan and Brandon Schrader. The former Pointer All-American Todd Treader will work the lines. We are set to go senior day from Ice Sox Arena off the opening draw. It's controlled by the Lumberjills. Kiera Richards feeds it up the wall on the far side. Looks to bring it in. Far side Sellers will jam it off for Stevens Point onto the stick there of Nicole Newberger, and she'll skate around with it. They'll try to center it, and kept and held in by Elle Black. Black feeds it, far side, Kiviaho with it. Kiviaho, excuse me. And it's Anna Cheney kicking it ahead for the Pointers, trying to streak it ahead to Danny Heitzman, reaching around, but a good defensive play there at the red line by Kiera Richards to send it back deep. Newberger back after it, and Newberger cycles behind her own net. Long outlet pass onto the left wing, too far for Mary Kramer. And we will get a whistle and an icing call against the Pointers. Opening minute of play here from Ice Sox Arena in Stevens Point. Kind of bands here, people are fired up and noticeably warmer than normal here in the old Ice Sox Arena. Maybe dangerously overdressed here, so who knows. All right, off the draw, comes right in on Olivia Schultz. She'll get down and cover it up. Northland coming in under a goal a game and giving up 4.8 goals a game. Stevens Point 3.3 goals a game, while opponents 2.5. So it's the tail of the tape there. The Pointers again last night, a 3-0 win. Off the draw, controlled by Elena Berthume. Berthume shoves it around the wall to the near side, held in by the Lumberjills. Now it rolls free. Here's Ashton Wilczek. She'll come to the right wing to Micah Zip, carries it in, back to Wilczek. She'll fire a shot. Tegan Johnson with a save, right in the chest. And the big NC right in the middle of her chest, able to hang on, no rebound, so we'll get a face-off in the Stevens Point end. Back down in. Face-off to the left side, Tegan Johnson. Soleil Archambault is their other goaltender, and they've both logged plenty of minutes here. Johnson last night got the start and made 50 saves for the Jills. And flipped up then out of play off the face-off, so we'll get a whistle and a fresh puck fetched, and we'll get a face-off down to the far end here to the right side of Tegan Johnson. Pointers of the goal in each period last night. Haley Sellers with a pair of goals to pace Stevens Point. Heitzman with a shot, fought off by Johnson. Rebound to the far corner. Coriander Deline up the wall on the far side. Nope, might be a 2-on-1. Sancher with it, carries it into the far side. Sancher coming in, broken up nicely by Danny Heitzman through the middle. Puck comes loose to the near wall, sent out ahead. Back the other way. Here comes Ali Granovsky. Off to the races. Granovsky backhanded pass to the middle. That's broken up. Now it comes back to the forehand of Granovsky and smothered off. Shot fired. Johnson with the save. Rebound kicked into the far corner. Northland will stride up and pick it up on the far side. Here come the Jills. Coriander Deline with it. Far side works around Anna Cheney. Now goes to the far corner. Another pointer defender comes in. Cheney with it off the skate of Courtney Lysing. And now Lysing with it into the neutral zone. She'll go rink wide for Sarah Adalan in the left wing. Hops around a defender but lost an edge. Spun around in the play. Puck loose now in the far corner. That's where it's dug out there by Northland. L. Black with it. Turns it around to the near side. Behind the net, Northland up the wall and out into the neutral zone it comes. Center ice straightening back the other way. Haley Sellers sends it in. Off the stick of Johnson to the far corner. Sellers will give chase. She's piled up on the far side trying to get back up. Tipped it in front of the net there. Tried to hit Sarah Adalan, but nothing doing. Into the near corner it comes. Cleared aside. And loose in the near face-off circle now. Getting it deep is Katie Stanyas. Stanyas sends it deep behind the net. Karadin Kiviaho for Northland had it ridden away. They'll send it out high. Pointers holding it at the blue line, then poked away. Back the other way. Pretty nifty effort here by L. Black. Black coming in one-on-one, firing a shot. Schultz with a combination stick blocker save. Rebound comes to the near corner. Northland will try to dig it out there. Lauren Winsenson after it. Winsenson and held in at the point. Now they slide it back to the near side as Kylie Sims sent it back to the near side into the near corner for Matea DeMaili. DeMaili had it taken away from behind. Nice job here by Stanyas to get it for Stevens Point. Behind the net for Danny Heitzman. Heitzman stops to the side of the net. Olivia Schultz will just reach down and cover it up and will reset. 16:47 to go in the first, still scoreless. Shots on goal here early on, 3-0 in favor of Stevens Point. Face off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Still scoreless here early on. Off the draw, controlled by Lena Berthune. Berthune around far side. Here's Mary Kramer will get it. Tried to center it, but Sydney Canstrup comes in there and half wall in the far side, able to gain possession. Throws it toward the front of the net. Bouncing puck, nothing there. In transition, here's Annika Horman. Horman on the right wing, streaks down the right side, looks to center, now pulls it back. Johnson with a stick save. Kicked the rebound to the far corner to control it nicely there. Berthune will pinch in from the far point and hold it in, looks to center it. A headhunter that came through the crease, but up high off the ice, and the Pointers send it back deep behind the net again. Horman will give chase. Pointers are changing here. And Newberger and Cheney come off the Pointer bench. Now here's Northland on the break, back the other way. Due to the neutral zone, doesn't get through Cheney, just shy of the red line. Newberger will pull it back. She'll wheel with it and feed it off the far board to Sarah Adalan. Adalan into the far side, looks to come in. Little head move there, now comes to the front of the net. Thought about a wraparound, sets it up, shot fired, save made by Johnson. Good setup there for Courtney Lysing. Northland with it, will send it back the other way off the stick of Haley Sellers. Sellers will cycle with it, left it, played with a high stick here, but it's going to pop right to Sarah Adalan, who carries it in. Adalan toe drags through, comes in, Johnson comes out, makes a save. Beautiful little toe drag there by Adalan with a nice scoring chance, turned aside. Puck will flip up and out of play and we'll get a whistle. 15:28 to go here in the first period. Stevens Point and Northland still scoreless. Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of UWSP Athletics, reminding you to make it a point to drink responsibly. 15:28 to go in the first. We'll get a face-off just outside the Northland College blue line. In there for Stevens Point, Micah Zip out there with Katie Stanyas and Ashton Wilczek. Stanyas works it off the far boards, looks to center with a backhander, now leaves it in the far corner. Northland will joust for it there with Kiera Richards. Spun around again. Pointers will gain control. They'll look to center it. Backhanded shot chipped toward the front of the net again. Now it's finally cleared out. Zoe Chadwick will get it here for Northland, but can't clear. Far corner for Northland, Kiera Richards. Richards around to the near side. Maddie Bladel will play it up. Now she'll skate toward the middle. Looks to stride out into the neutral zone. Does. Couple of stick fakes and works it into the right wing. Through the Pointer defense. Goes to the far corner. Centering pass comes through. Ricochets off a defenseman's skate. And Schultz kicks that one out. The Pointers clear it out. Northland trying to keep it going. Finally onto the stick of Ashton Wilczek on the near side. She'll come across the red line and send it deep. Northland, L. Black at center ice. She'll lift it in over the cage and into the netting. We'll get a whistle. 14:35 to go in the first. Still scoreless. Pointers and Lumberjills here this afternoon. I was joking last night with my men's broadcast partner, Sean McMahon. Tim Bone, no doubt, has arranged for a charter flight for me over to Willett Arena right after this. No doubt there. Pointers will take on Stout for their senior night. Military Appreciation Night there as well. You'll hear more about that coming up in a minute. In a bit, I should say. All right, Stevens Point off the draw, sends it in, and Northland the first to get there. They will clear it back out, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call. Pointer men hosting their military appreciation tonight to benefit the United Heroes League. Coming up in our second intermission, Shane Hudella, the president and founder of the United Heroes League. We'll talk about that. Our first intermission, you'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Last night's win, how they're set up for the stretch run here, and a note or two about the Olympics as well coming up. All right, shot fired wide into the far corner, L. Black. And here's Northland back the other way. Pretty nifty move here. Back the other way. Long range shot off the outside of the net. That's Keratin Kiviaho. And now Schultz will reach out and cover it up. Kiviaho, honorable mention, all WIAC in both 20 and 21. Nice move there through the neutral zone to get free. 13:58 to go here in the first. Got the impression Ann Ninneman very happy with the start by the Pointers last night, but not necessarily by the finish. Now here's a pick. Mary Kramer back the other way with a 2-on-1. Annika Horman back the other way. Horman coming back, firing a shot. Glove save made by Tegan Johnson. Good job by Kramer to work the 2-on-1 to Horman on the near side. And Horman with a shot on net, hoping for a rebound that Johnson smothered with the glove and hung on. So we'll get a whistle. Shots now 5-1 in favor. It might be 6-1 now. With that one catching up here. So it'll face off to the left-hand side. Here's a shot fired. That hit a body in front. Kicked down by the Lumberjills. And Stevens Point long-range shot. That whistles wide from the point by Mary Kramer. Near side. Here comes Northland. Back through the neutral zone. Come up and sent in. Winsenson chasing after it along with Danny Heitzman. Heitzman, Winsenson. Anna Cheney with Haley Sellers. Lena Berthume with Kayla Stumo. And a long pass ahead by the Pointers is going to be a whistle and an icing call. Pointers dressing an extra forward in the freshman Ryan Rojo here tonight. And face-off will come back in the Stevens Point end to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Schultz so far has stopped the only shot on goal. And centering pass ricochets through. Molly Millar looks to play it there. First time we've seen this line out there. Soli Doyle, Molly Millar, Gina Magro. Far side, and it's Rojo out there as well. Rojo coming out, looked to block a shot in front, redirected, went wide. Rebound comes to the near side. Millar with it, overskated, now spins, looks to clear it. Northland holding strong along the boards here. Millar will kick it out again near the red line, and she'll look to pick it up and try to get the puck deep. Sheds a defender, shoves a pass ahead into the zone. Whistling shot high, that time by Nicole Newberger, and the rebound goes to the far corner. Pointers shove off and try to get it. Pinching off on the near side, Kayla Stumo. Stumo sends it deep, rimmed around to the far boards. Lena Berthume after it. She'll send it deep again around to the near side off the stick of L. Black of the Lumberjills. For Stevens Point, Sarah Adalin looks to center. Now she'll spin in the near corner, up the wall in the near side, but nobody there. Point sends it deep again. It comes around to the far corner, and this is where Northland will pick it up. Northland ahead, bouncing, rolling through the neutral zone. It is Sarah Adalin that will pick it up. Adalin sends it deep and ends up back behind the net. The first to get there, Courtney Lysing, but she's the only one there as the Pointers were changing. Lysing had no help. Lumberjills dig it out. They're trying to clear, and it finally slides out near the red line on the far side. Pointers back to get it. Michaela Santjer after it here after Northland. Sellers weaves through traffic. Haley Sellers had her pocket pick. Back the other way comes Northland. Jills come in on the far side. Long range shot through. Got a piece of it. Schultz on the way by. Back on the near side, and it's Stanyas who clears it out. And Pointers finishing a change here instead of opting to try to push the puck ahead. That allows Northland to get the puck, and they'll dump it right back in. Behind the Stevens Point net, ends up on the far side. Mary Kramer with a backhander around to the near corner. It'll set up the breakout here with Haley Sellers. Stanius calling for the puck. Instead, they come back to Anna Cheney. Cheney behind, forecheck here, applied by Lauren Klein of the Jills. They're making life difficult a little bit for the Pointers here. Now comes it through. Katie Stanius will get it. Tried to shove it ahead, lost the handle on it. It's Nevaeh Teehee with it. Treehee, excuse me. And she'll feed it back to the middle. Now they'll come right up the middle. This is Clara Schmiesing. Now a long-range shot fired in. Schultz with a save. Rebound, kicks wide, and it's cleared out. Allie Gronowski with a nice job to clear it. Schultz back up. She'll set up between the net. Little push here by Northland. Centering pass in front, broken up. And here's Annika Horman. Horman back the other way with Kramer. They did this before. It was Kramer. Now this time Horman fires another shot. Glove save made by Tegan Johnson. She will hang on. We get a whistle. 10:45 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless. Shots now 7-3 in favor of the Pointers. Not too many quality chances so far. Here's a face-off won by the Pointers. Back to the blue line when Sensen, cross-eyes, shot fired, hit a body in front. Pointers turning, trying to get a shot there was Courtney Leising. Leising will take it behind the net and dump it for Adalin. Adalin, Leising, work it. Heitzman will step in to keep it going in the right direction for Stevens Point. Behind the net, Heitzman tries to center. Two defenders on her. She goes down on one knee, tries to push it out. Played aside there by the Jills into the near corner. That's Elle Black who does it. That allows Northland to get control of the puck, and they'll come back the other way. Long-range pass ahead. And Newberger back to get it for Stevens Point. Out of the stick of Adalin. Lost the handle. Here's a turnover. Comes in. Stuck aside there by Olivia Schultz. Back the other way comes Stevens Point. Just under the stick of Sarah Adalin. The Jills had a player back wide open. Kiviaho, but nothing there. Rolls up the far boards, but not out. Held in. Centering pass comes back through. Taylor Richmond sends it deep. Comes to the boards on the near side. Kayla Stumo rides it out. And ahead goes to Micah Zip. Jill's able to play that free. Now picking it up, Berthume. She'll carry it in the near side around a defender. Comes toward the net. Berthume coming. Wires a backhand. That goes wide to the far corner. They got it up in the air and cut off now on the far side by Ashton Wilczek of the Pointers. She'll send it deep. Kayla Stumo after it. And now pass back the other way off the skate of one of the Jills. And it goes up and out of play, so we'll get a whistle. 9:25 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless. Fans, did you know Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins now open in Stevens Point? Visit their new location, 617 Division in Stevens Point. Face off to the left side of the netminder Tegan Johnson, junior. Archambault, a sophomore. Corin Hansen, a junior. The three goaltenders for the Jills. All right, shot coming right toward the side of the net. Johnson reaching down, nothing there. Pointers try to center it. Now they'll get control of it. A wired high shot, rebound loose in front again. Now a shot coming up from the point. Shot, Johnson with a save as it comes out to Haley Sellers, who teed one up from the point. Got through some traffic. Johnson, a good save through traffic, and keeps the Pointers off the board here as we approach 9 minutes to go in the opening frame. Stevens Point trying to put the pressure on here. Face off to the left side of Tegan Johnson. 3 big-time points on the line here for the Pointers this afternoon. Wow, long-range shot, hit some traffic in front. Pointers will gain possession of it here. Newberger spinning, firing another shot. That went wide. Rebound to Heitzman in the far corner. She turns, fires a shot, hit a body in front. Pointers poking free, comes in, right shot. Oh boy, Tegan Johnson, I believe, got a piece of it as Newberger had that one labeled for the top corner. Newberger after it on the forecheck now in the near corner. She'll get help coming from Courtney Leising. Pointers try to dig it out. Couple of golden chances here for Stevens Point. Now dug free by the Jills here. Pointers will get a piece of it for a minute, but then Northland able to break it out. A bounce pass off the far boards, doesn't connect. Pointers will pull back. This is Lauren Winsensen. Winsensen are on a whistle. We're going to get the first penalty of the game. And it is Michaela Santjer that will go off here. I believe on a tripping call will come. 8:21 to go here in the first period. Scoreless. The Pointers will head to the Skyward power play. 17 of 79 on the season. That's 21.5%. The Lumberjill penalty kill, they've killed off 59 of 80. 73.7%. And a reminder, our power play brought to you by Skyward. Of supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement. Make for a win. You'll be victorious when you join Skyward. Learn more at skyward.com/careers. Shot off the face-off, controlled by the Pointers and sent wide to the net, pinballing at the blue line and comes out to center ice. Lena Berthume will get it, slides it to Heitzman on the far side, behind her, so that's Micah Zip that will pick it up. Zip ahead to Mary Kramer on the near side, pushed away from her, but she'll get it back and control it, point near side. Across the blue line, and now they will send it in through the slot coming. High shot, rebound loose, backhand, a couple of shots at it. Johnson trucking for it, and now sends it back behind the net. Well, the Pointers ended up down in the play. Pointers will cut it off, held in again by Cheney at the point on the near side. She'll come in, feed it to the half wall on the near side, bring it out high. This is Newberger, a shot, partial shot block here off the shin pad and went forward a bit, now squirts to the far boards. Newberger will get it back. Newberger shot through traffic, that hit a leg in front again. To the far corner go the Pointers, Courtney Leising with it. Leising brings it out high to Cheney. Cheney slides it near side. They'll come back to Cheney at the point, goes to her forehand, feeds it to Newberger, fires a shot. Johnson with a save, rebound was there, another chance, that's pushed wide. Sarah Adalin with a chance there. Now for the Pointers, they'll bring it. Newberger again on the far side. Newberger firing a shot, redirected. Johnson with a stick save. Rebound to Adalin on the far side. Pointers really cycling the puck well. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Short angle shot, nothing there. They'll bring it out high to Newberger. Newberger coming, shot on the ground. Rebound, loose shot. Johnson with another save. Oh boy. Tegan Johnson making some big saves here. That time it was Annika Horman on the near side who got to a rebound but couldn't get it up over the top of her. 6:49 to go in the first. Still scoreless, 28 seconds remaining on the skyward power play for the Pointers. Near side Kramer feeds it out high to Berthume. One-timer there, shot and a goal. From the point on the far side, Danny Heitzman teed it up. I'm not sure if that got through clean or not. Either way, it's a skyward power play goal for the Pointers, and if it's Danny Heitzman, it's her fourth of the year. Stevens Point with a 1-0 lead. So we'll have to see what they does here. I'm not sure if that got through clean or not. Stevens Point, a couple of power play goals last night. They keep that train rolling here and have a 1-0 lead with 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Off the face-off, Pointers gain possession of again, dumping in again, shot in. That goes to the far side of the net. Yep, I'm going to say Haley Sellers tipped it in front of the net. So that's her third goal of the weekend. Now, Pointers walk right through. Shot fired. Tegan Johnson a save. Backhanded shot and a goal. Pointers again, a rebound in front this time. Ashton Wilczek, Katie Stanius both in the neighborhood. Tegan Johnson made a couple of saves. The Pointers answer right back, and they lead it 2-0. So the Pointers dump it in. Boy, Tegan Johnson made a couple of saves so far. So the first goal, Haley Sellers, her third goal on the weekend. It's her 6th of the year. Whistle and Katie Stanius is going to get the rebound goal for the Pointers. All right, 2-0 here, Stevens Point. We'll get you the complete recap here in a sec because they'll drop the puck once again. Now, Northland looks to golf it out. Well, after navigating through things here, the Pointers have struck quick with back-to-back goals here in a pretty quick fashion here. All right, they'll wrap it around near side. And Danny Heitzman with it at center ice for the Pointers. And in on Johnson, she'll get down and cover it up. So Haley Sellers on the skyward power play from Lena Berthume and Danny Heitzman at 13-17. And the Pointers come right back at 13-46. Katie Stanius, they're saying unassisted at 13-46. So for Stanius, her 5th of the year. Haley Sellers, her 3rd of the weekend and 6th of the season. Which a complete recap coming up between periods. All right, near side, Pointers control it. They'll settle it down. Cheney, she'll fire a shot through, bouncing in. Johnson got a piece of it. Backhanded chance, flips up in the air. Johnson tried to make a glove save, but couldn't. Up the wall near side. And it is now another rebound. Pad save made by Tegan Johnson again. Behind the net, Stevens Point, Gronowski with it. Feeds it out far side. They mishandle. Berthume was coming out in a chain, so there was no D on the forward side for the Pointers, on the far side, I should say, for the Pointers, and that allows Northland to carry it in. Berthume poke checks it away. Sellers behind the net to get it. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead. Northland will glove it down. I believe that's Matea DeMaili who sends it in deep, and it is now Ryan Rojo for the Pointers. Hustling ahead, she'll flip the puck deep, comes in the near side, centering pass bouncing in front, couldn't handle it. There's a shot gulped wide, hit a body in front, went wide, and the puck to the near corner. Northland will gain possession of it. They'll feed it up the boards on the near side. It is Taylor Richmond. Richmond at center ice. They'll send it deep. Richmond back behind the net for Olivia Schultz. Schultz around. Pointers will push it up on the near side. They'll get possession of it, and it is played there by Taylor Richmond of the Jills. And Stevens Point, Danny Heitzman going to pick it up. She's just going to race right into the zone. Heitzman got around a defender coming in, lifted a high shot over the top of the net. Just chipped it over the top. 4 minutes to go here in the first. 2-0 the Pointer lead. Heitzman down in a knee into the near corner, works it free. Now centering pass right in front of the net. Chopping at it there is Gina Magro. Pointers bring it back out high to the point. Newberger with a shot, hit a body in front. A backhander by the Jills clears it to the near corner. Puck loose in the Northland end in the near corner. They'll scrum for it there. Gina Magro with a stick in there along with Courtney Leising for Stevens Point. Nicole Newberger lurking out, waiting for the puck hopefully to squirt free for. Now it is Leising that turns it. Now here's Magro. Flips it around, and it goes up the wall far side. Kiera Richards will get it. Richards off the glass, down the length of the ice, and this is going to be a whistle and an icing call against the Jills. 3:21 to go here in the first period. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead. They've outshot the Jills here in the first period, 19-3. Fans, if you need primary or specialty care for all ages with urgent care right here in Stevens Point, Marshall Clinic Health System, a proud sponsor of Pointer Athletics. Visit marshallclinic.org for more information. Face off to the right side of Tegan Johnson. Jills get it, glove down by Berthume. She'll throw it back in front of the net. Just wide now, giving chase there. Annika Horman for Stevens Point. Now they'll chip it again. Mary Kramer has it. Through a check comes far side. Trying to get it to the forehand is Gronowski. And she lost the handle on it. She'll slide it back out high. Berthume, I believe this is. Wheels it to the near side. Pointers really moving the puck well here now. Stumo cross ice. Berthume, she'll fire a shot. Tegan Johnson a save. Rebound up in the air. Turning, spinning shot right in front of the net is blocked off to the near corner. Northland will engage here on the near side to try to clear it out. They'll spin it. Hannah Johnson will get it. And I think it deflected. Yep, goes up into the netting and out of play, so we'll get a whistle. 2:41 to go here in the first period. Goals by Haley Sellers, Katie Stanyas for Stevens Point. Has them out to an early lead here over the Jills on senior day. Face off to the left side of Tegan Johnson. Jills with it, clear it out. Heitzman, nice job to keep it in front of her. She'll spin and shut a defender and come ahead on the near side. Heitzman, beautiful little lift there, but Northland an even better job to hold true, but then Heitzman gets it back, throws it in. Johnson a stick save. Now she'll dive out to the side of the net. Katie Stanyas hustling in, and she'll cover it up and get another face-off here. Let's see here. Northland has 2 games remaining each with Eau Claire and Superior. Against Stevens Point, 2 games at Superior and a non-conference game at Concordia, Wisconsin to close things out. Superior's got 2 each with Eau Claire, Stevens Point, and Northland. They'll also play River Falls today. We believe that's a conference game today. That the one that was made up last night was one of the COVID cancel games, so it goes as a non-conference, but into their overall record. All right, here is long-range shot blocker to side by Olivia Schultz. Near side, it is Sydney Canstrip. She lost the handle on it. Stevens Point tries to push it out, but can't. DeMaili with it, sends it in. Schultz will use the stick to force it to the near side. Schultz got tied up with Sydney Canstrip to the side of the net. And now they'll clear things away. Haley Sellers up the far side, can't clear it out. Long range shot coming in. We're going to get a penalty call coming up here against the Jills. Stevens Point back the other way. Oh, what do we have? Oh, man, never touched the puck, Stevens Point. And that's Brandon Schrader right away. Thwarting should have been a breakaway. I think he assumed that the puck hit the stick of the Lumberjill It's center ice. It didn't. It clearly went right under, and Stevens Point was off on a breakaway, and an inadvertent whistle blows it dead, but we're going to get a penalty call coming in front of the net here against Northland, as it is Sydney Canstrup. Not sure if it's a cross-check or an interference call, either one. Stevens Point to the skyward power play. Mary Kramer in with a shot. Johnson with a save. Pointers can really take control of this one here late in the period on the skyward power play. Here's Berthiaume whistling a shot. That goes wide. Heitzman around. Now they feed it up the wall in the near side. Comes all the way back out. And we're going to get a whistle and a body checking call coming here against the Pointers. So this is going to level things back up. 1:15 to go in the period. And actually, they have a major penalty up on the board here to Sydney Canstrup. So we'll have to see what we have as the penalty call here. Off the face-off, but the Pointers even it back up. So a major... It's a double minor. I take that back. Slashing and a cross-checking call. Now Stevens Point with it. 4-on-4 to the front of the net. Trying to get a backhand up. Spinning move there. Shot block there. Now another chance goes wide. That's Leising. It's a double minor. Cross-checking and slashing. The penalty to Canstrup. Mary Kramer goes off for Stevens Point. So we're at 4-on-4 here with 40 seconds to go here in period number 1. Whistled around, far side. Northland will get it and clear it out. Nope, they don't. Held in by Heitzman. She'll come right straight ahead, firing a shot off the backside of one of the Jills. Out between the circles, 28 seconds to go. The Pointers get it deep again. Spinning with it, Taylor Richmond for Northland. Coming out, Northland will get it, and they'll skate back the other way. It is Karadin Kiviaho. Far side, ridden off the play nicely. A big pile up there. Northland will get it. Long-range shot in on Olivia Schultz. She's going to cover it up and get a whistle here. 8.1 seconds remaining in the period. So 54 seconds remaining in the Mary Kramer penalty. 2:35 remaining in the double minor to Sydney Canstrup. Defensive zone face-off here for the Pointers in the late stages of period number 1. Get you a scoring recap, and you'll hear from Pointers coach Ann Ninneman coming up between periods as well. All right, far side, Jills throw it around, hit a skate, comes into the far corner. That will do it. Final seconds tick off, but Stevens Point with 2 quick strike goals here in the first period, about midway through. A little more than midway through. Senior day so far, good through 20 minutes. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead. Coming up, we'll give you a scoring recap. Plus we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman during our first intermission. 2-0 Stevens Point after 1. We'll come back to give you a recap after this timeout here on the Pointers Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazi's? You can also test Grazi's to 89800, that's GRAZIES, to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Oh, because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenience.
The Sport Clips app. If it were any more convenient, it would cut your hair. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Opt-in required. Message and data fees may apply.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver with you on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad to be with you. And senior day for the Pointers so far. Off to a good start here as the Pointers a 2-0 lead over Northland. And let's see, here's how things went. It kind of went back and forth for about the first 7-8 minutes. And with not much going for either team, but finally the Pointers got things going. And it was Haley Sellers with her third goal of the weekend, 6th of the season at 13-17. Assisted by Lena Berthume and by Danny Heitzman. It was 1-0 Stevens Point, but I'm no mathematician, but 13:46 mark, that looks like 29 seconds to me. 29 seconds later, Katie Stanius, a rebound goal. Her 5th of the season, an assist added to Ali Granovsky. 2-0 Stevens Point. 21-6, the shots on goal in favor of the Pointers through one period. So Olivia Schultz with 6 saves. Tegan Johnson credited with 19 first period saves. Should mention, I was just looking at the Pointer record book quickly here with the 29 seconds to see if there was anything regarding, the fastest 2 goals by the Pointers, but nothing there. But I will tell you that the Pointers last night, 53 shots on goal against Northland, tied for 4th best all time in program history. As, let's see here. Yeah, 53 ties. Now the 3rd time the Pointers have done that, and let's see, a year ago in February the 9th of 2020, 56 shots against the Jills. That's 2nd best, or 3rd best, I should say. The top 2 in program history, 63 shots on goal against Aurora in January of 2018, and 60 against Augsburg in November of 2008. They have had some Zamboni issue here, it looks like, as we got one lap down and went back in, and now they'll come back out again and get things going. So hopefully everything okay here. Yeah, so Haley Sellers, her 6th of the year at 13-17. Katie Stanius with her 5th of the year at 13:46, 2-0 Stevens Point. Stevens Point 1 for 2 on the Skyward power play in that first period. They're credited with 7 shots on goal in that first period. We'll have 45 seconds remaining on 4-on-4, and then Stevens Point will get a little under 2 minutes of a remaining on that double minor that was assessed to Sydney Canstrip, a cross-check and a slashing call. And so that will be just under 2 minutes remaining in the 5-on-5, or in the 4-on-4, I should say, after that comes. So Stevens Point will get a crack at it once again. Face-off-wise, Stevens Point 55.6 at the face-off dot. Nicole Newberger 5-3. Ali Granowski 5-6. Micah Zip 4-3. And Annika Horman 1-0 from the face-off dot. So that is where we sit. Let's take a look here. Stevens Point 13-11 on even strength, 2-0 in the face-off circle on the power play. So I've done a nice job there. It's the way to begin that puck possession game, which is also important here. Don't forget 2 other games in the conference, or I should say 1 other game later today. 5 o'clock start. Superior is at River Falls. And again, the game last night, River Falls a 6-1 win at Superior. That was a makeup game, so non-conference technically. And I believe today was already on the schedule. So that game will count as a conference game. Eau Claire still in first place with 18 points. River Falls in second with 15. Stevens Point sitting at 9. Superior with 3. Northland still looking for their first points. So big developments today could go that Stevens Point a chance to go 9 points up on UW Superior in that 3 versus 4 battle, and River Falls could pull even with Eau Claire atop the conference with 18 points. So we'll have to see. All right, here's Stevens Point, a 2-0 lead. And let's see, we're going to grab a break when we come back. Got a nice chat with Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman, get her thoughts about this game, last night's win, and mixed in a little Olympic talk as well, and talked about our seniors a little bit here. So that is coming up next. 1 period in the books from Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point. 4-on-4 hockey to begin the second period when we come back. It's Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman coming up here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage this afternoon at Ice Hawks Arena. It is the Pointer women's hockey team in action hosting Northland. It is their senior day here and the final regular season home game for the Pointers. We talk now with Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. And coach, let's first the new news of the day last night: a 3-0 win, 50-something shots on goal, cashed in a couple opportunities, played some good defense at stretches here. That's an important win for your ladies last night. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was extremely important, especially coming off some tough conference games where we couldn't bury the puck. So it was great to get 3 huge points for us. That's what we need going in, a couple weeks out of playoffs. We need to be rolling at full speed, and we're starting to get moving.
You seems like defensively things been coming along well for you here in recent weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Liv has been a huge backbone for us, keeping us in some really good games. It's our offense now that we got to put a little bit more pressure on to bury some pucks and alleviate that piece. But yeah, we've been very solid defensively. It's been exciting to see.
Couple power play goals, I think, clicking for you. That makes a huge difference for you when you get your special teams going.
Yeah, special teams was huge last night. We were killing a bunch too, so it was good to see both sides of that being successful.
Obviously, you've got a game here today. You've got next weekend, and then a non-conference game left here. You're in a position that kind of, I guess, from what you know about how things are going to seed out here, with some control of your destiny here. A couple of wins, gets you out of that first round and sets you up as best as you can. Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah, we for sure want to stay out of that 4 or 5 playing game for us. We want to be as high as we can and control right now, or 3 more conference games. So we got to focus on those 3, and then the way the seeding goes is the way the seeding goes, and we'll roll with it.
Yeah, absolutely. As you turn around to play here this afternoon after a nice win here tonight, mentally these turnarounds, talk about the approach that you guys take here one night and coming back on a couple hours quicker than normal, I guess, on a Saturday afternoon, but it's something you're used to.
Yeah, we're used to it. It's nice to turn around and get after it right away. We focused a lot on the positives that we had yesterday and making sure that we're continuing to get better every day and pushing ourselves. So it's huge. We want to play for our seniors. They're an emotional class. They're already crying walking in the door. So we want to really send them off on a good note, but it's another huge game for us today.
It's been interesting this week to see some of the social media traffic here with your former boss Brian Adelsky and Haley Rock, one of your former players over there, mixed up in the Olympic thing. I can't imagine the thrill those folks are having.
Yeah, they're having a blast. I've been in contact with them. It's so fun to see, an amazing experience for both of them, and it's been fun to know their connection, and they get along great. What an experience! What an awesome adventure for them.
And I have to think at the women's game, it doesn't get any bigger than the Olympics, does it?
It never gets bigger than the Olympics. So I mean, no matter where you're at, you're there. It's a pretty cool experience and fun to be a part of it.
Lastly, for you here, I know you touched on your seniors a little bit here, but as I was kind of running through the numbers, there's a common theme here, and you've got a couple of your ladies here that you'll honor today that have either played in every game or darn close here. You talk about seniors coming to a program and contributing. This is one of those groups, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's 6 of them, so it's a big class for us. They've contributed a lot on the ice, off the ice. It's a really, really solid group. So they're greatly going to be missed. But yeah, it's going to be hard to replace them for sure.
All right, good luck here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Ann Inneman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service gets your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service gets your car done right.
Join the Pointers on Saturday for Military Appreciation Night when the Pointers take on UW Stout at KB Willett Arena. The Pointers are proud to be partnering with the United Heroes League, whose mission is to ensure children of military service members are offered opportunities to participate in sports. Kids can get in free by donating any youth hockey equipment. Most in need are mite and squirt player and goalie gear. In addition, the first 50 veterans to show a military ID or credential will get in free, and the Pointers will wear special edition camouflage jerseys that'll be auctioned off. Bidding is now open via the Dash Auction app and will last until 9 o'clock on game night. You can participate from anywhere in the world. Just download the Dash Auction app or purchase a special long-sleeve suit t-shirt on game night at the Blue Line Club apparel stand at the game. For complete details and information, visit PointerBlueLineClub.com. The United Heroes League has provided over $12 million worth of free sports equipment, game tickets, cash grants, skill development camps, and special experiences to military families across the U.S. and Canada. Help the Pointers pay tribute to those who serve, and help the United Heroes League help those in need. Saturday, when the Pointers take on UW Stout at 7 o'clock at KB Willett Arena. For complete details on how you can participate, visit PointerBlueLineClub.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Ice Sox Arena, getting set for period number 2. Should mention other Pointer sports action here this afternoon. Pointer women on the road at Platteville. They are nearing the end of the first quarter. They're 13-10. Platteville with the lead. Pointer men hosting Platteville, who I believe at least earlier in the week, I believe, tripped up in their showdown with Oshkosh for their second-ranked team in the country. That'll be at Quant Fieldhouse. Pointer men hosting Stout, you just heard, big military night. And what do we have? I think they're going to let the water set up a little bit here. Olivia Schultz digging in down to the right. Made 6 saves in the first period. 19 saves for Tegan Johnson. Sure how often they have the Pointer Pep Band, always do a nice job. And we are underway here. 4-on-4 here for another 40 seconds. And then Stevens Point will go back on the Skyward power play. Long outlet pass ahead. Here comes Courtney Leising coming in, firing a shot. Triple to side, backhanded shot pushed wide. Lauren Winsenson had a crack at it. Now comes out high. Cheney fires a shot, blocked aside there by Tegan Johnson. Near side, Winsenson in. She'll shove it with the backhander into the near corner. Now she'll go after it and rides along, takes a weird bounce, comes right back to Winsenson. She'll cut toward the net and then hopped over the stick of Haley Sellers. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Berthume feeds it back to Winsenson. Wasn't ready for it. Now regroups. Winsenson shoves it ahead. Micah Zip on the near side. Zip, far side. Berthume will carry it in. Far side. Pointers now on the power play for 1:40. Skyward power play for the Pointers. Northland will pick it up in the far corner. And Berthume digs it free again. Berthume tried to shove it ahead to Haley Sellers. Sellers scored the opening goal of the night for the Pointers. And comes back to Micah Zip. Zip out high. Heitzman skates along the blue line with a shot off the skate and a backhanded shot. Johnson with a save. Rebound is there. Kramer hard to the net, but Johnson able to hang on. 18:50 to go here in the second. 1:16 remaining in the Skyward power play for the Pointers. And in that first period, let's see here. Stevens Point, 2 power plays credited with 7 shots in the first period. All right, Pointers bring it out high. Cheney back high to Newberger off her stick. Comes right back to her, and she was going to the net. Good job here by the Pointers to hold it. Leising will come. She'll go. Gets free shot. Johnson, big time save. Rebound pushed loose, and Johnson's scrambling to get back to her feet. Pointers will reset. 55 to go on the power play. Newberger a shot. Hit a body. Rebound cleared out to the near corner. Northland reaching for it. Newberger got a piece of it near side. Leising waiting for it to see if the Pointers dig it out. Here comes Cheney. Feeds it far side. Anna Cheney back at the point. Near side Newberger. Hung up in her feet. Now able to get it free. Now Newberger returns, accelerates, goes just to the side of the net wide of Leising. Far side, near side, and all the way around. Comes back out. Northland will clear it out. Lena Berthume back to get it. And 20 seconds remaining in the Skyward power play here for the Pointers. With some speed, here comes Lena Berthume into the left wing. Berthume looks to center now. Centers it in front. Shot save made by Johnson. Haley Sellers, another nice chance. And here is Danny Heitzman in. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Heitzman cycles all the way around to the near side. She's going to come all the way around. Fires a shot, pad save. Rebound shot off the outside of the net by Mary Kramer. Near side, Pointers hold it in again. That one eats up Micah Zip a bit. Jill's able to clear it out and back the other way. It's a breakaway. Back the other way out of the penalty box. Shot save made by Olivia Schultz. Carradine Kiviaho had the chance, but Schultz shut it down. Pointers back the other way, just out of the reach of Zip. Goes all the way to the end board. Zip back after it in the far corner. Clara Schmiesing sends it out. Walks through the neutral zone ahead to Kiviaho. Back of the far side. Kiviaho gets a piece of it and tries to turn and clear, but can't. Now Pointers will get it. Katie Stanius cups ahead. Here comes Granoski behind the defense. Fires a shot. Johnson to save. Rebound. A backhander pushed just wide. I don't think Johnson got a piece of it. I think Granoski just swiped it wide in another attempt at a breakaway. Boy, Northland really flying a forward here back. And the Pointer Stanius sends it in. Northland will gain possession of the puck. Taylor Richmond with it. Up the wall on the near side. Tried to stretch past there. Clara Schmiesing, nothing doing. Comes back in, cleared out again. Finally for Northland, Matea DeMayle brings it in. Long-range shot in. Olivia Schultz will make the save, and she'll hang on. 16-14 to go here in the second. A 2-0 lead here for Stevens Point, who so far has outshot the Lumberjills 28-7. Face off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Senior day here for the Pointers. Anna Cheney, one of those seniors, spins it wide. Pointers long range. Adalin tries to chop it out of midair. No icing call here. And it's loose in the Stevens Point offensive end. Cheney coming in to hold it along the near wall. Jills try to clear it out, got through Adalin. And it's Haley Sellers with it. We'll send it back in for Stevens Point. Pointers were offsides on the play. Jills get control of it. It is Clara Schmiesing. Sent back in now. Around. Yvonne Durfree ahead. Lost the handle on it. Gronowski will get it for point. Hammers it to the far boards to Mary Kramer. Rolling puck. Gets a shot off as she's going down. Back behind the net. Annika Horman rattles it around. Heitzman on the near side. Danny Heitzman near corner. Had her pocket picked by Nevaeh Trehe. And the puck slides out of the zone. When Sensen hustling to get to it on the far side. Right near the Stevens Point blue line on the far board. She'll go cross ice. Pass back through to the middle. Corralled by the Pointers. Finally on the right side, Micah Zip. Zip with some speed coming in. Johnson a save. Rebound back. Kramer hard to the net again, but Johnson pulled that back with the stick. Able to cover it up. 15:01 to go here in the second period. A 2-0 lead for Stevens Point. Fans reminder, if the Pointers score five or more goals at any home game, everyone in attendance gets a coupon for a complimentary taco, courtesy of Taco Bell, Live Mas. Men have made a habit here. 3 taco games in a row at Willett Arena. Now centering pass right in front. And for the Pointers, they will shove it out. Berthume at the blue line on the far side. Back to Zip. She'll shovel it, but it kicks through the legs of Kayla Stumo. Stumo, a pile up here, and I think Northland is going to get a power play here, as I believe it is their leading scorer, where we haven't heard much from today. McKenna Freer-Kaysen would have been off to the races, so it is Kayla Stumo. Trip interference, whatever you want to call. Northland will get a power play here. Their first of the afternoon. Coming in 3 of 81, that's 3%. Pointer penalty killers, 59 of 71. Interference is the call. So the Jills on their first power play of the afternoon. Pointers gain possession of it, use the far boards to clear it out. Now defender falls down, but does a nice job to scoop it ahead. That's Maddie Bladel. Otherwise, the Pointers, either Allie Gronowski or Mary Kramer, would have had a chance to pick that up and come in all alone in a shorthanded breakaway. Behind the net, Cheney, the first to get there. She will wire it off the boards, and Mary Kramer engages with the defender. That's Bladel, and works it around her, and it comes down the length of the ice. Into the far corner. Here is Northland. Back to the middle, Black. Backhander ahead, picked off by the Pointers. Up ahead, waltzing through, coming in, backhanded shot. That's Lauren Winsenson with a nifty move shorthanded, able to make a backhanded chance. Tegan Johnson fights that one down and gets down to cover the rebound. So we get a whistle. 13:46 to go here in the second period, and a minute 2 remaining on the Kayla Stumo interference call to the Pointers. Off the face-off, Horman reaching for it for point. She jams it up to the side of the net. It just sits there until Matea DeMayle picks it up. Far corner, Kylie Sims around the boards into the near corner. Now to Zoe Chadwick. Chadwick back to the middle. Through a stick again. Near side, Zip will get it for Stevens Point. Micah Zip puts her nose in there, trying to dig it free. Right down below us here at IceHawks Arena. Zip. Danny Heitzman in there as well. Heitzman's got it pinned. It's up high against her leg. Now still reaches to keep it there with her skate. And still trying to get it loose. Horman in there. Durfee will come in for Northland. Freer-Kaysen in there as well. And finally, Danny Heitzman digs it up and backhands it out. And it gets a rise from her benchmates right to her right. But Northland is able to gain control of it. DeMayle to center ice. Poke free by the Pointers. Courtney Leising, nice move there. Newberger to the front of the net. Here's Nicole Newberger. Shot just missed wide to the far side. Both teams back at full strength now. Freer Kaysen, excuse me. Near side, right in front of her own bench. Got it deep. Adalin took it away. Pointers had a glorious chance there right at the end of the Northland penalty. Anna Cheney for the Pointers will get it out. Here's some open ice for Newberger, but shot it right into the skates of a defender who then tried to get it deep, but that hit off a Pointer skate, comes out of the zone. The Jills send it right back in, but they'll change. 12:10 to go here in the second period. Pointers still a 2-0 lead. And a turnover right to the side of the net. Schultz chops that one with the stick to the near corner. Northland will send 2 players in hard to the near corner and try to pin it up there. Comes free to Newberger. Nicole Newberger ahead at center ice. Outlet pass. Sarah Adalin coming in. Adalin accelerates, puts the brakes on, tries to walk through a defender, picked up by 2 defenders, and shoved off the play. Now forced a turnover. Stanius with a shot. Oh, deflected on the way through. Johnson fought that one off, and the rebound comes to the near corner. Stumo hustling in on the near side. Klein gets there first for Northland. They'll try to slide it up the near boards. Stanius will set up, and she'll set up in the near face-off circle here as a 2-on scrum on the near side. A big hit there, and now back in there for the Pointers is Micah Zip, and she comes out with a puck. Zip coming. She'll try to get free for a shot. Instead, feeds it out to the point to Berthume. She'll fire a shot. Deflected by a defender. Goes wide. Now for Stevens Point, Ashton Wilczek far side. Able to get through a defender. Now Micah Zip with it again. She'll slide it off the near wall. Stumo in to pick it up. She'll shove it to the front of the net. Redirected wide by Stanius. Rebound to the far side. Wilczek gets it. Stanius off the far wall to Berthume. Near side. Now they'll shove a shot in front. I think Stumo was out of gas here. Tried to fight a shot toward the net. And now he's got to hustle back to get back on defense. She's looking for a change. Berthume is just going to weave her way through traffic. She'll come to the near boards, get around a defender, looks to center. Near corner, nothing there, so she'll cut back behind the net. Now brings it out. Here's Kramer setting, firing a shot, blocked. Another shot and a goal. Mary Kramer wires one here after her initial attempt was blocked. Came right back to her. Blisters one top corner. Pointer lead extended to 3-0. So Mary Kramer, the senior out of Sussex, Wisconsin, her 5th goal of the season. Did a nice job. Got the shot off. It was smothered. And literally came right back to her on the forehand, and she had no problem blistering that one home. Now Pointers right back. Danny Heitzman, a shot partially deflected. Got her own rebound. Chopped that one in front of the net. Chadwick for Northland gets it back the other way. Shoves it ahead to Megan Adair. Megan Adair around. Olivia Schultz behind the net. Tried to cut it off, but it went too far. Chadwick will get there for Northland and will come right toward the front of the net, moving, and a penalty call coming up here against the Pointers. This may be Olivia Schultz, or if not, a defender on a hold is what it's going to be. And Pointers will send the Jills to the power play once again here at 10:15. So Mary Kramer from Lena Berthume at 9:19 of the second period. And for Kramer, that's her 5th goal of the season for the Pointers. And their lead now 3-0. Pointers have attempted 60 shots here this afternoon so far. All right, off the face-off, loose in the far face-off circle. Pointers will get it and slide it to link to the ice. Danny Heitzman guilty of the holding call with the takedown to the side of the net. Northland with it now. They'll carry it. Kiviaho with it. Kiviaho near side around, and she'll get free. Shot save made by Schultz. Rebound picked up by Cheney, and boy, Olivia Schultz had 2 defenders come banging into her. She'll get back, and she looks to be laboring a little bit here. Pointers with only 1 goaltender dressed here this afternoon, I believe, is the other predicament that they have. A shot blocked, and Kiviaho with it. Kiviaho fires one. That goes wide. It's going to go off the boards, but not out. Held in by the Jills, Maddie Blado. She'll send it deep to the near corner. 1:10 remaining. Centering pass. Jills get a rebound. They look to spin and get a shot. Taylor Richmond fires a shot off the glove of Schultz behind the net. Anna Cheney with it. What do we have? Is the net off? I believe the net might be loose off its moorings here. Yep, that's why we get the whistle. So they will reset here, and a face-off in the point offensive end. 1:01 remaining on the Danny Heitzman penalty. 9:16 to go here in period number 2. Stevens Point with a 3-0 lead. Pointers winning last night 3-0. All right, off the face-off, right in front. Shot. Schultz never saw it, and it wired right past her right ear. Comes to the near corner. Here's Northland. They'll bring it out high. Megan Adair hopped over her stick and comes down into the Northland end. That'll allow Stevens Point to get two fresh penalty killers out there. Adalin and Berthume off the bench. Schmiesing with it. Excuse me. Reverses back at the half full in the near side. Brings it out high. Back to Schmiesing. Near face-off circle. Slides it in front on the back door. Had Megan Adair wide open, but it bounced over her stick. Adalin hops it free. Giving chase here is, let's see, Sarah Adalin. Adalin behind the net. And it is Northland, a long outlet pass ahead. Winsenson, Pointer's short-handed, but Winsenson will carry the play in. Winsenson leaves it out high. Kramer feeds it across. Newberger in front of the net, spins, tries to get to her forehand, now does. Fires it in front, try to redirect with Winsenson, but nothing there. Pointers with it, back at even strength. They feed it into the near corner. Courtney Leising after it. Leising reverses back, slides it up to the near point to Kramer. She'll throw it toward the net. Big pad save made there by Johnson. Rebound chopped at. Pointer still after the rebound. Newberger with it. She'll go behind the net. Newberger cuts near side. Newberger near side, cycles all the way out high. Now she'll feed it far side to Berthume. Little trouble handling it. Back to Newberger. It's cleared, but Pointer is unable to hold the zone. Comes out. Northland will get possession of it. It is Yvonne Durfee with it. Durfee sends it down the length of the ice, but through some bodies at center ice, so no icing call. Berthume comes out near side, now reverses back, goes back behind the net again, bounces a pass off the far wall to Courtney Leising. Leising will get it deep, but it's intercepted by Bladel of Northland. And a whistle, and nope, no icing here as they'll wave that off. Sydney Canstrup, the far side poked free. Annika Horman. Horman coming in near side for Granovsky. Granovsky with a backhander slides it out high to Stumo, who sends it right back behind it and comes all the way around to the far corner. Pointer is trying to gain possession of it. They will get it. Granovsky. She'll turn, fire a shot, kicked out there by Johnson. Rebound to the near side to Stanyas. Stanyas out high to Stumo. She'll get a wrister through. That's partially redirected by Horman. Now she'll go to the far corner to Stanyas. Half wall in the far side. Berthume, check it, Heitzman. In, up from the far point. Northland will get it and clear it out to the neutral zone. 6:40 to go here in the second. Kayla Stumo back to get it. Feeds it ahead to Horman. She'll reverse back. Able to get it through two defenders and the referee on the far side. Zip holds it. Boy, they had Stanyas going hard to the net, but she had to hold up to prevent from being offsides. Northland will get it. Bladel on the near side, flips it high. Glove down at center ice there by a diving Heitzman who lost her stick. Here comes Northland back the other way through the defense. Centering pass coming through, erected wide. Pad save made and a stick save made there by Olivia Schultz. Parked to the far side, and Stevens Point will get it. Micah Zip cruising out. Now she'll get it back and slide it ahead up on the far boards to Ashton Wilczek. Wilczek comes in, slides it toward the middle, intercepted. L. Black with it, far side. Wilczek picks her up. Black through to the middle now, out of the reach of Newberger, and Northland will cycle around. Taylor Richmond. Richmond dumps it into the near corner. Under 6 to go here in the second. Stevens Point a 3-0 lead. Northland behind their own net. Ends up on the stick of Ashton Wilczek in the near corner. Pointers 3 wide, come back the other way. Out of the right wing, now they'll cut ahead. Stanyas. Stanyas dishes far side. It is Newberger, had it, lost it, got it back. Rebound, shot, and a goal. Newberger sent it toward the net. Sarah Adalin there to pounce on the rebound. 5:29 to go. Stevens Point now a 4-0 lead. So Sarah Adalin with her 6th goal of the season. And the Pointers' lead is now 4-0. Newberger, no doubt, will get an assist here. Just good hard work to get to the net by the Pointers. All right, Danny Heitzman, Pointers looking for more. Centering pass, Kramer turned one just wide as they look to strike again. The Pointer pep band trying to get the taco chant going on the far side here. And Kramer centering pass, that wired through. And Newberger and Katie Stanyas with the assists on the fourth Pointer goal. Comes out of the zone, it's up high off the skate of Annika Horman. At center ice, Northland carries it in the near side. Kiera Richards, a little miscommunication, they'll go offsides. UWSP partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. BSN would like to thank all the coaches on the field and in the crowd at each and every game. Well, BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes. Coaches are the best at equipping lives. And that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com. 4-0 Stevens Point, 4:45 to go in the second. Long range shot, hit off the near post, and does it end up in the net? A pile up to the side of the net. Boy, it looked like it went off the glove of Schultz, hit the pipe, came back out and rattled around in there. And the Pointers had some jerseys in friendly fire in there, pinballing around. And a penalty shot. They're going to say Stevens Point covered the puck in the crease. So someone other than the goaltender covered the puck in the crease, and they're going to award a penalty shot here to the Lumberjills. So the goaltender can cover the puck in the crease, but that's the only player. Well, I take it back. Let's see who's going to take it here. Zoe Chadwick is going to take the penalty shot here for the Jills. So covering the puck in the crease. And we'll get Chadwick on the penalty shot here for the Jills, trying to get on the board. All right, here comes Chadwick. She'll get it, right-handed shooter. She'll coast around the blue line, brings it in, circles far side, comes in, tries to double deke, coming shot, Schultz with a save. Oh, Chadwick waited till the last possible minute, and somehow Olivia Schultz, lunging back, kept it out of the net. I think she forced her so wide that it came back in from the side and hit the side of the net. So, penalty shot missed by Zoe Chadwick, and Olivia Schultz keeps the Jills off the board. 4:37 to go in this one. Off the face-off. Long outlet pass ahead, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call. All right, so we'll get a face-off back to the right side. I'm trying to think of the penalty shots in Pointer history that I've seen. Probably one of the most famous is the man that runs most of the stuff here at Ice Hawks Arena, Paul Caulfield, in the national semifinal game. That would have been, what, the 92, 91, 92 season, somewhere around that? In Elmira, New York. Remember that one? All the way through it comes. A long outlet pass again. Pointers will get to it. 4:05 to go. But Olivia Schultz shut the door. All right, Richards will push it ahead here for Northland in front of the Stevens Point bench. Gets it to Michaela Santger. She'll come in, firing a shot. Schultz with a save. She'll hang on. Clock will stop here. 3:50 to go in the second period. 4-0 Stevens Point. All right, face-off back in the Stevens Point end. And up high, it is gathered in finally here by Clara Schmiesing. Schmiesing chips it, the near side. Stevens Point will finally get to it in the far corner. Haley Sellers, long outlet pass here. This may be an icing call. Let's see. No, they'll wave it off. Pointers get to the dot. They'll say Stanyas hustling after it. 3:20 to go. Pointers in the offensive end. Northland looks to dig it out. Now they come right back up the middle. Watch out here. They will joust for it at center ice. Megan Adair, they tried to fly there, and Northland carries it into the Stevens Point end. Heitzman in a pile up here, and we're going to get another Pointer penalty with 3:06 to go. So Stevens Point will go shorthanded. Hey, coming up in our second intermission, we'll get you a recap of the second period here. Plus, Pointer men tonight hosting their military appreciation night. Wearing some special camo jerseys. And they're partnering with a group called the United Heroes League. And earlier this week, had a chance to talk with their founder and president, Shane Udella. Great program that provides equipment, money, and whatever to military kids to get them to play hockey. So that's coming up. Shot fired by Northland right off the jaw, kicked aside by Olivia Schultz. And they'll scrum for it on the far side. Pile up there, and Point tries to dig it out. A couple of sticks tied up, and Stevens Point will throw it ahead and out of the zone. Courtney Leising after it. Jills will get there. Minute 35 remaining on the Northland power play. 2:38 to go here in period number 2. Jills almost turned it over right in front of Tegan Johnson. Adalin now will get it for Stevens Point. She'll feed it back, and it's gulfed out on the far side. Bounced a little bit before Haley Sellers got to it. She had visions of blasting it down the length of the ice, but it was bouncing around. Bladel with it. She'll feed it ahead. Might be a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Free our case in. Nope, she'll hold up here on the near side now in the near corner. Point trying to get it off. Minute to go here in the power play. Long range shot, good shot block there by the Pointers. Can't clear it out now. They'll finally jam it out. And now a pile up here on the near side. The puck ends up underneath Mary Kramer. Pointers still try to clear it out. Where is it? Northland will get it, and they'll shove it right back in. A shot that blisters wide, bouncing wide to the far boards. In for Northland on the far side. Kylie Sims holds it. She'll dig it free, and they'll come back to the near side and ricochet it out there. Tegan Johnson will come out to play the puck as Sarah Adalin after it. Adalin, a stick lift behind the net on Maddie Bladel. Almost freed it up far side. Kiviaho will get there, but Berthume turns that one around, and Winsenson will get to it for Stevens Point. Under 90 seconds to go here in the second. A minute and, or I should say 13 seconds remaining in the Northland power play. In the near corner, Lauren Winsenson ends up down on her backside. Will get back up. Kiviaho in a shoving match here. Can't come with it. Pointers dig it out. Pointers back at full strength. Goes just wide of the net. But the Pointers were short-handed when they did it with under a minute to go here. I think Northland kind of thinking it would have been an icing call, but forgetting they were on the power play. Far side Pointers dig it free. Now they have it free in front of the net. Right in front of the net. Shot by Newberger. Johnson fought that one up. Rebound Johnson. Another save. Loofs in the crease again. Here we'll get a pile up. We may get a penalty shot the other way here. Another pile up behind the net. And what do we have? Oh, I think Tegan Johnson has it. All right. Yeah, it's under the goaltender. So, and she is outside of the crease, by the way, too. Well, another mad scramble there. This one we could actually see what was going on this end of it. So we'll get a face-off to the right side of Tegan Johnson. I'm right above the near side face-off dot right here, and with Tegan Johnson right down below us in the second period here. So shot by Newberger, rebound down. Newberger taken down. Penalty call coming up against Northland. Nicole Newberger just kept moving her feet, trying to get to the puck, was taken down in the play. I think it's Cindy Canstrup that's going to go off. 38 seconds remaining in the period. 9 times out of 10, I do about 5-6 women's games a year here, and seemingly all the Pointer action is always at the other end. So nice to see it right down in front of us here. All right, skyward power play here for the Pointers. Canstrup goes off. And Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead, trying to bring the taco truck. Now a shot, and it's Johnson with a pad save. And it gets by Heitzman, she'll pull it back. I was going to say, trying to bring the taco truck here prior to the end of the second period on the power play. Pointers feed it deep, and this will be a miscommunication, a whistle and an icing call with 21.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Stevens Point, a 4-0 lead. All right, so a face-off to the right side of Olivia Schultz that comes right in on her, so she'll reach down and cover it up. All right, face-off controlled by the Pointers. They'll go rink wide. Final seconds, 15 seconds to go. Maybe one last push here for the Pointers. They'll carry it in. Adalin gets it deep. 10 seconds to go. Adalin looks to center. Tries to come. Now comes right out in front. Spins to the far corner with 4 seconds. And Pointers will have a little penalty time that carries over, and that will do it. 40 minutes in the books. Pointers, after tallying 2, in the first period. Tally a couple of more here in the second, and they will carry a 4-0 lead into period number 3. Northland will come off, and we'll get you set. All right, coming up in our second intermission, we'll get you a scoring recap, run down the numbers, and you'll hear from Shane Hudella, the owner and founder of the United Heroes League, who the Pointer men's team are partnering with tonight for a military appreciation night. If you're interested, check out the jerseys the Pointer's going to wear. If you go to pointerbluelineclub.com, there's a link there. It's the Dash auction app that you can start bidding now. But here, 4-0 Stevens Point. We'll come back to tell you how it went down after this timeout. You're listening to Pointer Women's Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazi's? You can also test Grazi's to 89800. That's GRAZIES to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
Your family's safety is important, and with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford, and online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network as Stevens Point a 4-0 lead here over the Lumberjills of Northland College. So, Haley Sellers, her 6th of the year at 13-17 of period 1 on the Skyward power play for the Pointers. And Katie Stanyas, she was assisted by Lena Berthume and Danny Heitzman, made it 1-0 Stevens Point. Katie Stanyas, her 5th of the year from Ali Granoski at 13:46, so 2 goals in 29 seconds for the Pointers. They outshot Northland 21-6 in the first period and had a 2-0 lead. About midway through the second period, the 9:19 mark, Mary Kramer, a beautiful goal. Took an initial shot, it was blocked, came right back to her, and she wired one past Tegan Johnson for her 5th of the year. Lena Berthume credited with the assist. It was 3-0 Stevens Point. And then Sarah Adalin with a rebound goal, her 6th of the year at 14:31, assisted by Nicole Newberger and Katie Stanyas. So Stanyas a goal and an assist here this afternoon. And Stevens Point a 4-0 lead after 2 periods. 17-4 the shots on goal in that second period. So Stevens Point now 38-10 the shots through 2 periods. 10 saves for Olivia Schultz, who also stopped a penalty shot in that second period. Did a nice job there, so made the save. And Northland here, let's see. So 10 saves there, 34 saves, 15 second period saves from Tegan Johnson for a game total of 34. Northland 0 for 3 on the power play, credited with 2 shots on goal. Stevens Point is 1 for 3 on the Skyward power play here this afternoon, and they have fired up 8 shots so far while on the power play. Stevens Point winning 58.7% of the faceoffs, going 27 and 19. Pointers will have a minute 22 remaining on a Skyward power play when we begin the third period. Pointer women's basketball team, let's see here, at Platteville, I believe they're at the half, and the Pointers with a 28-26 lead. Jessica Slowick, 15 points for the Pointers, so 28-26 for the Pointers over Platteville. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, again, Pointer men this weekend, their military appreciation tonight, partnering with the United Heroes League. You'll hear from their president and founder, Shane Hudella. That's coming up when we continue. 4-0 Stevens Point after 2. Back with more of our second intermission here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network as the Pointers getting down to the stretch drive here of the WIAC schedule, and a great event that the Pointers are teaming with the United Heroes League is coming up on Saturday night. It's our military appreciation night. All kinds of great activities, and the Pointers have found a great partner in the United Heroes League, which is a military national nonprofit based in Hastings, Minnesota. And their president and founder, Shane Hudella, joins us here. And Shane, first of all, I guess, this is one of those neat events that, I've been doing this for more than 20 years or so. And to see schools like this and different organizations realize that there's a bigger cause in the community, and to forge partnerships like this to help your organization and to celebrate the game of hockey, I got to think that's a neat combination for your organization. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's amazing, and we're so thankful, and it's so great to have communities like Stevens Point. We're in a small town in Minnesota, and both cities are blue collar America, right? And nobody supports the troops better than the folks in our neighborhoods, and comes at a great time for us when demand is so high to get military kids on the ice, to get them the hockey equipment that they need. That we're just super excited.
I guess talk a little bit about your career. Obviously, you retired as a sergeant in the U.S. Army. You've been deployed. So first of all, the whole sole purpose of this was a military appreciation. So thank you for what you and your comrades have done, throughout the many levels. Talk about your early days of playing hockey and transitioning into the military.
Sure. Yeah, I grew up in Hastings, Minnesota, just across the river here. Joined the Army in 1988 when I was finishing up high school, and went on, did my basic training and job training, went to the Middle East, and enjoyed a great career for 24 years until I retired in 2012. I was on active duty for the Army in 2008 when I happened to just by chance meet a couple of pro hockey players, and Brent Burns and Derek Bugard, that were playing for the Minnesota Wild at the time. And it's a funny story. I was in downtown St. Paul in uniform, and these two knuckleheads just snatched me up off the street. Hey, Army guy, we play for the Wild here, and we want to give back to the troops through hockey. What can we do? And I didn't have a good answer for them. So I got a hold of them the next day. Hey, there's nothing out there, but I tell you what, I'll start a nonprofit that you guys can give back to men and women who serve their country, and especially their kids, through hockey.
It's chance meetings like that you just never know when an opportunity is going to come, right? And ambition and part planning, and I'm sure learning by trial and error to move this along. Now you've grown into really a nationwide organization that's provided probably, by now over $20 million in support to military families. Did you have any idea you'd get to where you got back after that chance meeting with a couple guys in the street?
No, in fact, it was funny. After I talked to him initially, then I had the reality of, well, geez, I got to start a nonprofit. How hard can that be? In a way, we went, and really my intent. I was on active duty at the time. I had become a senior leader by then. I was a first sergeant, which is fairly high up on the enlisted side of the house in the military, and I saw a lot of my soldiers struggling, right? The military isn't a very highly paid profession. Your average sergeant makes about $34,000 a year on active duty, so it's tough to put kids through hockey on that. So initially, I thought, well, we can help out some troops here in the Twin Cities, and just as luck would have it, we grew and picked up more ambassadors, and then they would get traded, and the next thing I know, Burnsy's bringing our program to San Jose and Bugard out to New York. So we just kind of grew organically over the years, and now we've provided benefits to military families in every state in the United States, as well as 12 countries around the world.
Talk about, if you can, obviously you have maybe things that your core focus is for your organization. And, I know that this event in Stevens Point, not only, we're raising money here to support, but collecting, youth hockey equipment to get kids out on the ice. What are some of the things that you would say are your core focuses for the United Heroes League?
Sure. First thing is equipment, right? Giving kids head to toe sports equipment, and especially hockey, everything that they need to play the game they love. And really for us, it's just kind of removing that financial barrier for the families. I had 4 boys that were all goaltenders, and goaltending can be incredibly expensive, right? So if you think of a lower ranking member, a lot of times that equipment's just out of reach. So equipment's a big one. We run youth sports camps all over the United States, and we'll bring in our pro athlete ambassadors to those to skate around and encourage the kids, or give them some tips if we're doing a baseball camp. And really, those are special moments, right? When military kids and families get to meet these pro athletes that they look up to, and we try and explain, hey, these pro athletes look up to you guys. So it's a pretty cool moment when we bring them face to face and they get to have that mutual respect for each other. So equipment, camps, we do ticketing to send folks to pro games all over the country. And then we also provide cash grants to help pay their fees. And I know there's a great jersey auction going on. Things like that help us provide grants to make sure those kids get on the ice. And we like to think it's kind of the final connection. We give them the equipment so they can play and get out on an outdoor rink, but then we can help pay their fees so that they can get in the hockey association and play with the other kids.
I would have to think there's a lot of similarities between hockey teams and what you've experienced in the military, just that the concept of brotherhood and teamwork and things like that. And, it's really a more natural connection than people might think, right?
Yeah, it really is. And we've had lengthy talks about that with the military folks as well as the athletes. And usually once or twice a year, we'll grab a group of the pro athletes and take them out to train with the military for a day or to go visit troops in the field. And those conversations always come up about how much you have to depend on the person on your right and left and trust them and have that tight-knit group where words like camaraderie and loyalty and things like that are words that you live by, whether it's on the battlefield or on the ice rink.
Well, I know this is a first-time event for Stevens Point, but I know we're certainly excited about it. UnitedHeroesLeague.org, I know, is your website, which is a great resource if people are curious about what they're doing or how they can further help. But obviously this weekend by bidding on a jersey locally or carving out or saying thank you to the vets from the VFW that are going to be there and things like that, all this is shaping to be. And I would have to think that being able to connect with communities like this where you haven't been before, with a storied program like Stevens Point, all to help the cause is, I think I coined it best by saying, saying thank you to those who serve and help people in need is a great combination.
Yeah, we're so excited and really want to give a shout out to Melissa Wagner, one of the moms of one of the students on the team. She's worked her butt off for this. So a big thanks to her. we'll have a booth there. We've got our one of our local volunteers that's going to work the booth. He's a Coast Guardsman, so stop by and grab a brochure. And to all the veterans out there, make sure you go to our site. It's super easy. You can go on, order equipment for you as an adult service member or your kids. We'll ship it right to their door for free. And we have a lot of other programs too, peripheral things. We launched archery for military kids this year. We've got a Wisconsin fishing event coming up where we're going to take some local kids and their parents out fishing for a day with some of our pro sports celebrities. So lots going on here, and really appreciate the Pointers and the community coming together to help us help a few more families in the area.
All right. Well, Shane, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your service and what your group does. Again, it's unitedheroesleague.org for more information. And we look forward to a great weekend at KB Willett Arena with hopefully a couple of wins and some great support for your organization. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me on.
All right. That is Shane Hudella, the president and founder of the United Heroes League. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
And the puck has been dropped here for the third period at Ice Hawks Arena. We thank Shane Hudella and encourage you, if you have a chance, come out tonight to Willett Arena. Off the draw, through the neutral zone it goes. 1:05 remaining on the Skyward power play for the Pointers here. 19:40 to go here in the third period. Pointers out high, Anna Cheney. Cheney far side to Newberger. Newberger around, looks to hold up, feeds it back near side. Cheney wires a shot. Tegan Johnson makes the save. Rebound to the far corner, another chance in. Johnson, another save. Big rebound left out there, but Northland able to clear it to the near corner. Pointers reset. Cheney out high on the near side. Slides it to Newberger. Newberger back into the far corner, and Annika Horman will gain possession of it there. Horman spun around by a defender, but shoves it up to the near corner for Lysing. Lysing behind the net. Sellers sets up shop in front of the net. Here's Newberger, long-range shot. Blocker to side. Might have got part of the outside of the far post. Back to Newberger, she'll reset. Newberger comes along, lifts the shot. That went high, redirected wide. And Pointers will reset again. 8 seconds to go. Long range shot, they come right in front. Oh boy, Mary Kramer went for the pass instead of the shot. Haley Sellers still set up in front. Final seconds coming now. Kramer fans on it, back at even strength. Rebound loose and turned aside. Sellers with it again. Sellers tries to get free. Haley Sellers with it. Haley Sellers coming, and they'll pen it up in the near corner. Waiting for it. And they'll go far side here, and Stevens Point Sellers, who's been out there for about a week here, it seems like, she'll get a stick on it again, but finally Kiviaho able to get it free for Northland. Big pile up on the far side. Kramer goes down hard. Kiviaho giving a rough ride, but she's able to get back up. She'll hop it, turned it right over. Whistle and an offsides against the Pointers as it came right to Micah Zip, who was eager to come in and get it going. Haley Sellers having a big weekend here. A couple of goals yesterday, one tonight, or one this afternoon. Would think a good shot here at nominee for WIAC Player of the Week. Jordan Fader on the men's side having a huge week. 2 goals Wednesday night against Superior, 4 last night against Stout with another game to go. He's been buzzing this week. Winsenson, speaking of buzzing, coming in hard to get it on the near side. Runs into a defender, now sent in. And it is Micah Zip losing the handle on it, and picking it up is Clara Schmiesing. Schmiesing sends it up ahead on the near side. Stevens Point very lucky to not get called for too many players on the ice as the puck came right in front in on Olivia Schultz. She's going to get down and cover it up with Elle Black coming in there. So Elle Black and Micah Zip. So we'll get a whistle. 17:15 to go here in the third. It's 4-0 Stevens Point. Horman rattles it around. Mary Krieger on the far side for the Pointers. Horman gets it back on the right wing. She'll accelerate into the zone with some speed, centering pass. Beautiful setup. Gronowski with a shot. It's deflected up over the top of the cage. I think if they let that go through Anna Cheney, she's got it in the back of the net for the taco goal for the Pointers here, but they will battle on here in the near corner. Centering pass comes, cleared out. Berthume hustling after it. She'll run some traffic for the Pointers, trying to turn around and shove it back up the far boards for Mary Kramer. Kramer hops it around. She's off to the races on the far side. Deline spinning around. Shot blocker save made by Johnson. Berthume to the rebound. She'll feed it back. And Berthume will set back up shop out high. Pointers with it. They'll get it. Stumo here on the near side. Comes right back through the middle. Shot fired in the goal. Right in front of the net. This is, I believe it's Ryan Rojo. Will get credit for the goal for the Pointers. Nope. Hang on. Nope. It is Courtney Lysing, I believe. Out high, and Stevens Point with their 5th. And, of course, reminder, anytime you attend a Pointer game, the Pointers score 5 or more goals. Coupon for a complimentary taco courtesy of Taco Bell. Liv Moss. Now another shot. Courtney Lysing. And Stumo will get the assist. All right, now cleared out by the Jills out to center ice. It is Micah Zip back to get it. Pointers turn it over. Shot fought off by Schultz, and she'll hang on. And I think the Pointers are going to get whistled for a penalty call here. Might be Lauren Winsenson, who dumped a player after, or let's see what we have. Yep, Lauren Winsenson will hit the box here. 15:53 to go in the third, and Northland will go to the power play. Let's see, through 2 periods here. This will be Northland's 4th power play of the night. 2 shots on goal so far. Now Kiera Richards missed the puck, comes all the way down. Tripping is the call against Lauren Winsenson. Pointers will put the forecheck on here shorthanded. As it's Allie Granovsky and Mary Kramer up front. Haley Sellers and Anna Cheney talk with each other as they come back. Granovsky will take it away, rides it away from a defender, but Northland a nice job to force it to the near wall. Sellers for Stevens Point. Tripped up on the play. Chadwick works it down. They'll come, firing a shot. Pad save made. Rebound is out there. Kramer tips free, and she'll clear it out of the zone. Kramer hustling after it, but goes too far. Yvonne Durfee back to get it now for Northland. Minute 12 remaining on the tripping call to Lauren Winsenson. Lead pass ahead. Pointers intercept it, and it hits Micah Zip. Micah Zip cuts to the near side for Sarah Adalin on the near side. Goes past her, and Berthume will get it. Short-handed chance. That's blocked by the Jills. And they will skate it out to center ice. Cutting it on the near side, losing the handle a bit is Yvonne Durfee, but then manages to get it deep. Heitzman the first to get there. She loses the handle on it and will gather it back in and slide it, rims it around the boards, comes all the way almost outside the zone here on the near side. Pointers trying to force a turnover. They do, reaching for it. Stanius almost had it now on the far side. Pointers will go after it. Annika Horman out of her reach. Nevaeh Trehe for the Jills sends it ahead. That goes off. A blue jersey on the way through the neutral zone. Heitzman with it off the far board. She'll sling it right back down. Pretty good job by the penalty killers here, the Pointers, with 10 seconds remaining on the tripping call to Lauren Winsenson. Near side, here come the Jills through the neutral zone. Maddie Bladel. Bladel coming, centering pass, pad save made by Schultz. Pointers back at full strength, and they have a player down ice. It's Newberger. Passes past her. She'll go all the way around, gets her own rebound, coming, firing a shot. Tegan Johnson with the save and hangs on. Clock stops, 13:40 to go here in the third. Stevens Point with a 5-0 lead here at IceHawks Arena. Shots on goal now 44-12 in favor of the Pointers. Northland looks to clear it. Berthume chops a shot. Johnson with a save. She'll hang on. Pointers credited with 53 shots on goal last night. And they're going to be in that territory once again here this afternoon. 13:33 to go. It's a 5-0 lead. Jills lose it. And Stanius throws it toward the net. Johnson dives out to cover that one up. Katie Stanius, a defender, had her stick tied up and couldn't get a shot off cleanly because if all she's got to do is get the puck up in the air and it goes in an empty net. All right, Jill's off the draw, rim it around the boards. Coriander Deline around to the near side. Half wall cut off. Jill's clear it out. I don't think this will go far enough for icing. Berthume gets there just as she lost the handle on it. Now it is Ashton Wilczek that'll cycle it back around to the near side to Kayla Stumo. Stumo reverses back near corner, uses the boards to get it to Berthume on the far side. Defender coming in. That's held in nicely there by the Jills. Might have a 3-on-1. Goes to the far corner. Deline with it. Can't get a shot off. Kiviaho with it. She'll leave it out high to Johnson. Johnson slings it. Good shot block there by Katie Stanius on the wall in the near side, but not out. Stumo in there along with Katie Stanius, half wall in the near side. Jills slide it back and hold it along the boards. They'll try to muscle it out. Pointer's still trying to hold it. And Stumo still battling to keep it going. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a cross-checking call coming here against, I believe it's Katie Stanius. So Stevens Point with a 5-0 lead will go back on the kill with 12:33 to go here in the third period. Stanius off for cross-checking. Right back on the kill here, so Mary Kramer to take the draw. Ooh, Heitzman tried to pop it free but couldn't. Jills, nice job to hold the zone to the point of the far side. Kiera Richards. Fire it goes. Heitzman with it. Around it goes. Heitzman looks to dig it in front. Still a bouncing puck. Shot fired. Johnson with a save. Boy, somehow it just ended up bouncing right to Annika Horman, who had a good, clean shooting angle. Johnson made the save. And let's see here. The Jills scoring drought here nearing some 300 minutes. Shot fired off the far post. May have been the bottom of the net. Either way, long outlet pass. Zoe Chadwick, who was stopped on the penalty shot by Olivia Schultz, sends it deep. Audaire after it. Goes behind the net. Lysing gets there first for Stevens Point. She'll lift it with a backhander out down the length of the ice. Minute 15 remaining in the cross-checking call to Katie Stanius. Trying to think here as I look at, I jotted some notes down here. We'll get to it in a minute. And wraparound try, pad save made by Schultz. Here's Bladel coming. She'll fire it in toward the net, kicked out by Schultz. All kinds of bodies in front of her, able to clear it out. Here is Northland cycling with it again. Sydney Canstrip leaves it out high, delayed penalty call, extra attacker on now. And the Pointers will touch it. We're gonna get another penalty. A hooking call coming. And let's see who's got it. So, might be Haley Sellers. That looks like she's going to go off. So, it's going to be 45 seconds of 5-on-3. So, looking at Marion, or I should say, at Northland coming in last night, fourth consecutive shutout. Michaela Sancher scored at the 5:39 mark of their game on January 14th against Marion. So, coming into the game, a scoreless drought of 254 minutes and 21 seconds. Pointers cleared out. Mary Kramer after it. Extra attacker on here. So an empty net. Empty net here for the Jills and Mary Kramer with it. Kramer firing a shot. That's blocked. Rebound is loose. Kramer after it again. So 6 attackers on here for the Jills with 10:50 to go. It's a 6-on-3 advantage. Northland digs it out in the near corner. 10 seconds remaining on the first penalty against Stevens Point. Now the Jills will carry it in. Kiviaho on the near side. She'll slide a backhander through. Canstrip underneath her. Bladel will get it. Bladel with a shot. Berthume with a shot block. And now it's a 6-on-4 advantage. Zip with it. Zip holding back. She'll come. Shoves it toward an empty net and just missed. Empty net here now. Northland almost put it in their own net. But they'll finally able to clear it. Here's Kiviaho with some space. She'll come to the middle, dishes it ahead, tipped in the zone. Newberger through, and Kiviaho backs that one out of midair. 50 seconds remaining. And what do we have? They're saying Northland had 7 players on the ice, so too many men on the ice against the Northland here. So with the goaltender off, they had 7 skaters out there. So Tegan Johnson comes back in the net. And we'll go 4-on-4 for 52 seconds with 10:10 remaining here in the third. 48 shots on goal for the Pointers now. Face off to the right side of Tegan Johnson. Oh, now they'll move it to the left side. So Annika Horman will take it. 4-on-4 now. Too many skaters on the ice against the Jills. L. Black going to serve the penalty time. Jills cleared out of their zone. Newberger back to get it. Nicole Newberger feathers one ahead. Calls for it back, but on the forecheck here, Kiviaho after it. Cleared ahead. Northland will get it back off the near wall, down the length of the ice. No icing call here. They'll let it roll on. 23 seconds. Stevens Point going to get a skyward power play here in 18 seconds. Lysing comes back through, pops right back to Micah Zip. She'll carry it in through a defender. Micah Zip to the front of the net, goes backhand shot. Tegan Johnson with a save. Johnson kicked that one out with a pad. Behind the net, Zip after it, near corner. Stevens Point's going to have 1 minute and 8 seconds of a skyward power play. Zip feeds it in front. Mary Kramer a shot. Rebound is there. Pile up to the side of the net. Johnson dives out to cover it up once again. 9:10 to go in the third. Stevens Point now 1 minute of a skyward power play here with a 5-0 lead. And the Pointers swarming the net that time. Pointers now have eclipsed 50 shots on goal here. So, let's see. They've done it 3 other times, so now we're into top 10 territories. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Northland. 9:10 to go. We'll take one as well. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
All right, back here at Ice Sox Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. If you're hungry for more hockey, join us 6:45. Pointer men will host Stout from Willett Arena. Pointers trying to put a stranglehold on first place. All right, now they'll come. Here's Anna Cheney with it. Cheney feeds it. Far side, long range shot by Newberger. That goes wide, fought off by Johnson. And the Pointers cycling it again. 45 seconds to go. Newberger out high again. Feeds it. Far side, shot fired. Johnson with a save. She'll hang on. Annika Horman teed that one up. So, clock will stop here. 8:50 to go. 40 seconds remaining in the skyward power play for the Pointers. Well, let's see. 52 shots on goal now for the Pointers. Glove down. Here's Danny Heitzman, and we're in about almost into top 3 category here. Now they'll whistle it wide. Kramer will get to it. Mary Kramer out high. Berthume cross the blue line. She'll accelerate to the far side. Back to Heitzman on the near side. Fires a shot. Smothered off Kramer. A poke at it. Couldn't pull the trigger. Out high to Heitzman. She'll send it. Berthume on the far side. 10 seconds to go in the skyward power play. Far boards. Trying to dance free with it is Micah Zip. She's muscled off and able to get it back now. Zip holds it between 2 defenders, slides it, turning, shot fired, went wide. Northland back at full strength. Mary Kramer. Kramer spins it around. Johnson with a save, and she'll cover it up. Long range shot there, 8:02 to go here in the third. So we'll get a whistle. And a face off to the left side. Pointers hold it in again. Ashton Wilczek, far corner. Allie Gronowski tries to center. End board here for the Pointers. They'll try to dig it out and reset up at the point. Instead, reversing back. Nice job here by Gina Magro. She'll throw it around. Now Pointers in again. This hits Katie Stanyas. Pointers get it. Here comes Stanyas. Fires a shot. Blocker save made by Johnson. Boy, a quick turnover force there. And a long outlet pass again and a big hit at center ice here. Boy, Pointer fans wanted a penalty call here as it's Kayla Stumo giving a rough ride. She'll come back. Looks to be all right. Near side, Ryan Rojo with it. Rojo and Heitzman. Danny Heitzman pushes it ahead. But Northland intercepts. They'll feed it up on the far boards to Zoe Chadwick. Kramer down hard on the far side. Schultz out to cut it off. Now for Stevens Point. Moving her way through. Here comes Lauren Winsenson off to the races. Maybe a 3-on-2. Good back check here by the Jills. Forces it wide, and it's Rojo. Rojo up the wall, far side. Micah Zip in there. 6:45 to go here in the third. Now they look to center it. Blocked off. Jills come around. 53 shots on goal now for the Pointers. Now ahead, and a long outlet pass pulled down by Heitzman. She'll wire it in the far side to Zip. Zip feeds it. Sellers near wall. She'll try to get around a defender. Instead gets to the red line, and she's bumped down but managed to get it down the length of the ice. 53 shots on goal, tied for fourth most in program history. Far wall. Now a centering pass, almost had a shot, and coming in, firing a shot, that's blocked. Rebound is loose. Kiviaho ends up with it. She'll come around. Kiviaho keeps her feet. Came in ahead. Carolyn Kiviaho taken down hard on the near side, and Pointers able to get control of it. Here's Lena Berthume back the other way. Berthume coming in, firing a shot. That's blocked. Far boards, Berthume after it again. Northland will clear it down. 5:41. All right, here's what we have. 53 shots on goal, ties fourth most. 56 is third. That was at Northland February of a year ago. 60 against Augsburg in 2008 and 63 against Aurora, the program record, on January the 12th of 2018. So we shall see what the Pointers can do here in the final couple of minutes. Far corner, it is loose. Jamming in there for Stevens Point, Danny Heitzman. Off the wall, sent deep again. Out high in the Stevens Point zone, but now Northland finally picks it up, and they'll carry it into a trailer coming in, firing a shot, Kiviaho, and a nice save here by Olivia Schultz. Boy, that's the best chance she's seen in a while. And it is Carradine Kiviaho using a defender as a screen, and Schultz makes the save. 5-0 Stevens Point with 5:14 to go. All right, Molly Millar wins the draw. And it is Soli Doyle flipping it around to the far side. Mary Kramer off to the races. Kramer shoves it wide of the Northland net. Jills throw it behind the net, but the Pointers get a body on it. That's Kramer. She'll chase it to the far corner. Now they flip it. It gets hung up behind the net. Coriander Deline with it now for Northland. Tries to clear it out, and it does slide out. Michaela Santjer back the other way. 4:45 to go in this one. Stevens Point, a 5-0 lead. Cheney around, far side. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 more here in the third. Pointers bounce it around. Molly Millar near side. Soli Doyle. Back to Haley Sellers. Sellers around the boards for Kramer on the far side. Northland sniffs that one out. They'll hop in and make the play there, but Sellers able to clear it out in front of the net. She'll leave it to the far corner for Mary Kramer. 4:15 to go. Pointers with it. Now long outlet pass from Millar goes too far, and this will be a whistle and an icing call against the Pointers. 4:06 to go here in the third. Pointers will travel to Superior next weekend. 3 o'clock game on Friday and a 2 o'clock game. I take that back. 3 o'clock on Friday, 2 o'clock on Saturday. And that is a big one. Of course, if we understand correctly, there's going to be a seeding meeting of sorts following the final weekend action. And that's how they're going to, Superior's been hit with COVID. They've only played, coming into this, 3 conference games. They'll play another one today, but so there's going to be some work to do here. All right, centering pass by Northland. They chopped that one wide of the net. Sellers had her stick chopped out of her hand, Stevens Point will go to the Skyward power play here, 3:35 to go. Shot Watch 2021 continues here. And the Pointers will go. Pointers have attempted 97 shots on the afternoon here today. Let's see, Pointer women's basketball team in Platteville, but just over 4 minutes to go there, trailing 66-62. All right, off the draw, puck loose in the near corner. Stevens Point on the Skyward power play. They'll dig it free. Now a long-range shot, Newberger side of the net. Pointers will go after it. Sarah Adalin near corner. Leaves it to Annika Horman. Horman, half wall in the near side, is picked up by a defender. And it'll come out high to Mary Kramer. Kramer walks in, waits, dishes. Newberger with a drive. Johnson with a save. And she'll hang on. Tegan Johnson down on one knee here this afternoon. She had 50 saves last night. Pointers with 53 shots on goal. And a face-off to the right side. 3:10 to go and a minute 35 remaining on the Skyward power play. Off the far wall, but not out. Here comes Danny Heitzman, walks in. Johnson with a save. She'll hang on. So a face-off to the right side here. And it is the Pointers with it. Here's Haley Sellers. Sellers feeds it near side to Berthiaume. Back to Sellers. She'll wire one. That hit a body out high. Heitzman to the rebound on the far side. Heitzman, she'll turn, fires a shot. Save made by Johnson. Rebound to the far corner. And it goes up the wall on the far side. Now held in there. 3 white jerseys in there. A minute remaining on the Skyward power play. Heitzman out high again. She'll skate in, comes along, feeds it far side. Zip with a shot. That's blocked. And trickles through. Northland will get it, and they'll clear it out. Down the length of the ice, Olivia Schultz leaves it for Lena Berthiaume. 40 seconds remaining on the Skyward power play for the Pointers. Berthiaume through a stick check. She'll carry it in. Berthiaume looks to fire. Now she'll hold up in the far face-off circle. Now out high. Horman fires a shot. That's redirected. Save made by Johnson. Rebound loose. They'll chop at it. Still loose. Pointers finally get it. Cycling with it there is Courtney Leising. Leising toward the net. She'll go around the backside. Off the far wall. Out high for Newberger. Newberger brings it around. She'll come. Firing a shot. Johnson a save. Rebound loose into the near corner. Behind the net it goes. It is Courtney Leising with it around. Pointers set it up again, still on the man advantage. Here's Newberger, another shot, Johnson a save. Rebound kick to the far side. Now back to Newberger again, final seconds of the power play. Newberger walks around, poked away. Pointers can't hold the zone, so they'll have to clear here. A minute and a half remaining. Long outlet pass ahead by Northland, feeds it up far side. Jill's center it, and they will feed it near side. Granoski on the right wing, back through to the middle. Deflected, minute 15 to go here. And it's Katie Stanyas that fires it back. She'll get control of it near the red line on the far side. And the near side, Ashton Wilczek charges in. Here's Wilczek firing a shot. That's blocked aside. Rebound to the far side with a minute to go. Kicks out. No icing call here. It'll come all the way back down. Stevens Point will dump it behind their own net. Stevens Point is 1 shot shy of the program record for shots on goal. Well, Lauren Winsenson may be a chance. And no, it's Northland back with it. 36 seconds to go. Mary Kramer reaching for it. Here comes Northland back the other way. Pointers will gain possession of it. 26 seconds to go. Around they go. They'll lift it up, trying to get it free, and they do, but comes all the way back. 18 seconds to go. Northland tries to get it ahead. Lauren Klein clapping for it. Pointers take it away from behind. Lena Berthume with it with 10 seconds to go. Berthume feathers it near corner. And here's Northland. Here's a turnover. Sims with a shot. Redirected. Went wide. Never got through on Schultz. 3 seconds remaining. Pointers chip it out. That's going to do it on senior day. Stevens Point back-to-back shutouts. And they sweep the Lumberjills with a score of 5-0. So the senior goaltender, Olivia Schultz, gets the win. Stevens Point gets 3 important points here. And it is a win for the Pointers. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Get your recap. Stevens Point beats Northland 5-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service gets your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service gets your car done right.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you would believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square-faced wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1-inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, coach.
Nice.
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
All right, back here at Ice Sox Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. All right, final tallies are in here, I believe, so it's 59 shots on goal here today for the Pointers, and that is the third most in program history. Shy of 60 against Augsburg in 2008 and 63 against Aurora in 2018. So, it is a win for the Pointers, who improved to 10-12-0. More importantly, back above 500 at home, 7-6. And they will head to UW Superior next weekend to close out their WIAC schedule. All right, here is our scoring recap here. On the power play, 13-17 of the first, Haley Sellers. Her 6th of the year from Lena Berthume and Danny Heitzman made it 1-0 Stevens Point. 29 seconds later, Katie Stanius, her 5th of the year from Allie Granowski, made it 2-0 Stevens Point after one pointer is barraging Northland, outshooting them 21-6 in the first period. Second period at the 9:19 mark, Mary Kramer, her 5th of the year from Lena Berthume. And at 14:31, Sarah Adalin from Nicole Newberger and Katie Stanius made it 4-0 Stevens Point. And then in the third period, at the 3:40 mark, Courtney Leising credited with her 10th goal of the year, assisted by Kayla Stumo. Stevens Point, let's see here, defeats Northland by a score of 5-0. All right, so let's see as we bring up the final statistics here tonight. 59 shots on goal here for the Pointers, so 54 saves this afternoon for Tegan Johnson. Olivia Schultz gets, let's see here as I bring things out, her second back-to-back shutouts on the season. And her, let's see here, 5th career shutout here this afternoon for Olivia Schultz as she makes 15 saves for the Pointers. A lot of penalty time in there in that second period, or in the third period, so I don't have the final power play tallies as of yet. But Stevens Point did get a power play goal in the first period here and improves to 10-12-0, 4-5-0 in the WIAC on the season, and gets back-to-back wins here, do the Pointers. And again, they will head a Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon series at UW Superior. And they get the win here this afternoon. So shots on goal in the third period, 21-5 in favor of the Pointers. So 59-15 are the shots on goal. Again, third most in program history. Pointers, 25 shots on goal on the power play here tonight. They go 1 for 6 on the Skyward power play, including 11 in the third period. Northland was 0 for 5 on the power play, credited with 4 shots there. Again, it is 15 saves for Olivia Schultz. Career shutout, I know I just said this, but I believe it's career shutout number 5 for her. Yep. And Tegan Johnson, 54 saves here this afternoon. Stevens Point wins 58.2% of the faceoffs here this afternoon. That's going to do it from from IceHawks Arena. I'm going to hop over to Willett Arena. Pointer men hosting Stout. We'll be back on the air about 2 hours from now at 6:45 as the Pointers Military Appreciation Night. Congratulations to Ann Inman, the Pointers, and her senior class here tonight, who take the ice here for the last time. Mary Kramer, Anna Cheney, Haley Sellers, Danny Heitzman, Nicole Newberger, and Olivia Schultz. Their final game is a victory, 5-0 over Northland. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance, and Century World. Also by U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins in Stevens Point. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.